Hi YouTube, it's Star again. This is my third video, so bear with me. But what I'm going to do this video will be replanting and splitting of these aloe here. And these are one of my favorite plants, not only for all the uses that you get off the aloe, but they literally are just awesome. They make awesome gifts for men and women. Very easy plant to take care of. Originated in Africa, so they're really used to dry, unnutrient dirt. So I have some dollar store dirt, and I've got some sand from the sandbox, and this is what's worked for me in the past, so this is what I'll continue to do. I have some bigger ones over there that we'll get around to, but let's get started. So what I'm basically going to do, I guess I should start with the pots are going to go in. I just drilled a couple of holes in the bottom here. I'll do some extra ones. Really small. Not for what this bit is for, just to get the drainage going. I've done these already to save some time, but a few holes in the bottom as such, a little tray under there, and they'll be happy campers. So I literally used just about twice as much dirt as I did sand, because they like it kind of sandy, so that it's not too moist. The roots, again, they originated in a really hot place, so that's what makes them so easy to care for. They don't require much, but sun, and maybe every 2 weeks some water. So I've got this mixed up here. I added a little more dirt just to make sure that it's does hold some moisture, but very little with the sand added. So then I'm literally going to, from the bottom here, and this one looks like it's got some little babies, if you can see. Some little babies coming here on the sides. There's one there. There's one here. So I'm going to see if I can get these out as gently as possible. Oh, cool. And their little roots are still in there, but this is what we have. As you see, they have very little root, so it doesn't have to be planted that deep in the new soil, but you do want to, while you have it out, clean up a bit. I'll make room in here for it. Push the soil firmly around it, or the soil sand mix firmly around it here. And got one done. So I'll sit that to the side, and I'll do the next one. Now, if you notice, this one looks a little like a little wild child, and this one's kind of straight, almost organized there. Literally, they train very easy with just some encouragement to stay the way you want them. I use, you can see this here, just some twist tie, a little piece of it, like that, to put around here. But because I was going to transplant them, I didn't want to put too much stress on this plant by trying to train it and then kicking it out of this old apartment into this big pretty house. So I haven't attempted to train it, but I will definitely see what's going on with these roots under here. And it's just a gentle encouraging of the loose dirt to separate is what we're doing here. You can see that. So I'll leave this here. There's some babies in here, it looks like. I'll give them a little more dirt, but I'll leave them there. And I'll go, this is the mixing of the sand and the dirt again. I'm just gonna mix this up. I've got the next pot ready. I'm gonna leave a little more. I'll get it in the pot here. A little more, and what I'm looking at right here, a few of these can come off. Give this root the best possible chance in this new home. I'll peel these just from here so that it's cleaned up a bit. Now I'm using just potting soil here from the dollar store, and throughout the process of the other plants and vegetables I'll be doing, I'll use some nutrient-based soils, and I do my own compost. So I have an awesome, a really fertilized soil that I've been making over months that I'll definitely use. But it really seems to work. I'll show you the other plants before this video is over, and it really seems to work. In addition to all of the municipal things that you can do with aloe, I really like to eat it. I juice it. I eat it. It's great for your skin, hair, and nails, which I know it's popular for, but it really does taste good, and I like to eat it. I eat it. I eat most of the things that I grow though. So we've got 2 out the way. We've got 1 more to do. And again, we're mixing some sand, just regular play sand, literally out of the sandbox, which was weird digging through the snow to get to the sand. But starting in February, it's all with the purpose, you guys. Again, it's a goal for me this year to do or grow as much as I possibly can, to be able to share as much as I possibly can. So we're mixing it up. I'm gonna keep adding this. Now with this dirt, again, it's from the dollar store, which is not, it's not expensive. It's $1. It's from the dollar store, but I tell you, the process of getting the contaminants and the bugs out normally would be making sure so that you don't have bugs and ticks and gnats and things of that nature. I normally would use some hot water to sterilize the dirt before I plant it, especially when I'm planting things in the house. But what I've learned is that this winter weather does just as well. So I've got about 20 bags, and I've brought in a few at a time, but I let them stay outside and they literally freeze. They literally freeze, and that seems to be killing anything that would have been going on because, again, it's just dollar store potting soil, but I've had no problems with insects, bugs, root rot so far, none of that. And I'm convinced that it's because if there was something going on in these bags when I got them, it wasn't after I left them outside a few days to freeze, literally, and then thaw out again. So this one looks like, and these I may or I may not be able to, well, this one I definitely will be able to create a whole nother healthy aloe. So I'll put these to the side just for now. And this is the last one I'm gonna do. So you can take a look at that. This is the last one I have to. Welcome to your new home. Got that one. Now what I will do is not today, but because they're in a brand new place, tomorrow I'll actually water them. But once I water them tomorrow, they're really good for literally a couple of weeks. So I'm going to pick the camera up now so you can see not just the mess, but what we actually done. So we've got these three. Oh wow, I don't know how to turn this around. So let's see if I can flip the camera. Okay. I'm not sure, you guys. This is only my third video, so I'm working on it. But I'm not sure how to flip the camera around. But this way, hopefully you can see, we've got these planted. And we'll replant it. And what I plan to do is literally just gifting them. So I'm going to sit this back down and see. Oh, okay. Here, we've got these planted in here. All right? We're going to leave them just like this for now. And again, depending on how they do tomorrow or the next day, I'll give them a thorough watering, and then I won't have to water them for weeks. And normally, a rule of thumb, I just stick a finger in there, and if it's moist, I'll give it a few more days. If it's a little dry, I'll give them just a little water. That's all they really require, and some sunlight. So we've got these all done. And from the slips, well, not the slips, I don't know what, from these branches of aloe that we've taken off here. I'm just going to try all of them this time, you guys. I'm going to try all of them. Normally, I just have a few that are worth trying to root from. But with these, I think I want to try all of them. And what that'll require is me literally from the bottom of this aloe leaf, I'm just going to cut it just like that. See that aloe in there? I cut it just like that. And this literally just needs to stay out and dry for about 48 hours. Once this is dried, which is really healing and closing up, I'll stick it in next to one of these plants, and it'll either start growing in about 2 or 3 weeks, or I'll see that it's dried out and it didn't make it. But most of the time, they grow just fine. They grow just fine. They'll start their own little plants. And I like to gift these because, again, they're awesome gifts, easy to maintenance, lots of different uses. And it's like the gift that keeps on giving. Anyone you give an aloe to, you can definitely tell them how to make as many aloe as they want. And so now we're done with the replanting of these. I'll plant the other ones off camera. Sorry this video went so long. Again, the whole purpose of this video is to... Oh, you can see me now. The only purpose of this video is to really... It's an attempt for me to share as much information as I can and to get as many suggestions and tips as to ways I can do what I'm doing already more effectively. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video, and comment, please.